Hello everyone, in this video how to install a DragonOS on standalone computer. Simple click on install DragonOS and this will drive you straight to the installing setup. And this welcome window, you choose your language, and in my case it's English. Click continue, choose your keyboard. My case is UK keyboard, English UK, or you can choose also a quite different keyboard language. And the next step is the wireless. Connect the wireless. This is very important step key, the downloading future updates. Add your password and get connect. Now, once you got the top corner window, it's a network connection or your simple message with your Wi-Fi adapter, so you're ready to download your future drivers and installing your DragonOS. In my case, just because I'm using some old softwares, I'm not doing the updates, and I'm not doing any further drivers downloading, so it's just simple pure installation. The next step is the installation type. You can choose erase all disk, so using the all disk, or using the LVM with the encryption. So about the encryption, I find out I got a lot of problems, a lot of issues with the encryption. It works, but a lot of problems when you make a compilation of the future softwares. So I'll just simple using all disk, the full disk, complete disk, and without any encryption. So the message is simple as always. It's warning that will be delete all the data on your disk, so you bear in mind when you install this, it's gonna be delete all your data. Adding your computer name, your username, and your name. In my case, I'm using the laptop Yoga 520, and this goes straight as network identifier name, so I'm just changing this with SFT. It's my preferred network identification. Adding a password, and make sure you're adding the password. In my case, I did a mistake, so a password doesn't match. And no worries, it's nothing specific, so it's no big issues. You just make sure you add your password. So you got the option login automatically, so without asking for any further passwords, you just go straight into operation system. Once it's done, click continue, and this gonna start install your future operating system on your computer. This usually with my computer, it's 4-core CPU, 4 gigabytes apologize of RAM. It's taking about 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know exactly, I never checked this. And until the full system is installed. So after the installation, we got some future more setups, a few more easy steps to get your Pluto Plus set it up and in working conditions. We're gonna run some tests also and make sure everything is working. So I'll show you how to what is the command line for the testing your Pluto Plus. I'll show you the firmware of my Pluto. So this one, that firmware, it does work very well to me. Also that firmware, it's using the the network communication port. So it's absolutely, I'm very happy with this firmware. Furthermore, the firmware you are allowed to use 2 transmitter to receiver, but this is gonna be in my future video. I'll show how to set up this on your Pluto Plus, how to set up your 2 transmitter to receiver, and update your firmware also to use a bandwidth, a band between 70 megahertz up to 6 gigahertz without any issues, without any mistakes, any errors. So you see now it's on your screen. It says continue installing the software, the DragonOS. So it's gonna take a while, as I mentioned before. This takes, so I say, between 5 to 10 minutes, and everything else is just optimization. Yeah, so we're just about to finish the setting up. It's gonna take a few more minutes. So by the way, this video it's a bit further, so I'm not showing the complete waiting of the stages of the installs. So in case you're wondering why so fast, no, it's not fast, it's just between, so say, 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah, so we got this install, so you can continue testing the operation system, DragonOS, or you just continue with restart and using standalone the operation system. Let's do the restart now. At the beginning it's taking a bit a while to get the restart of the operation system, just because it's making some future adjustments. Once you got this screen on your computer, this is make sure that everything is fine. So the next step, you need to unplug your media, so your USB live disk of your computer, and just continue with the starting of your system. Once this one is done, you're gonna get straight into the DragonOS. So once we got this, we're gonna continue with the future installs of the Pluto Plus and the testings. So this is the DragonOS, the initial window where you have to add your password. After this, it's gonna take a few seconds to get all the apps and the software get it ready for you. So I just give a bit of time, no rush. So here is the the operation system is done, so I'm gonna take out some video apps. So removing background is just simple delete the path, and it's your background gonna be black, or if you want to just put another picture. On the right hand side, so we got the Wi-Fi settings as usual, so you go connect straightforward with your connection. And we got the network connection, so I'm gonna name this Pluto network. Also I'm gonna add the IPv4 settings, so just the protocol should be a manual. Add your IP address of your Pluto Plus. In my case this is gonna be 192.168.50.20. this is the IP address of the computer with the net mask 24. So save this and give a few seconds to connect the Pluto to your network. So there we go, we got the Windows. So let's check the network. Simple, we're gonna ping the IP address of the Pluto Plus, which is 192.168.50.10 in my case. So and we got the response of Pluto Plus. So the next step is let's run a couple of tests, see what's the firmware of the Pluto Plus, also if there are any issues. So on my left screen, so you see that's you got two command lines. You have to put it on your terminal to get the information of your Pluto Plus. The first one is IIO info -u, the IP address of your device. In my case, as I mentioned before, it's 5010. So you got the also a few more options if you want to meet them, but this is easy made with easy made if you check all the information which is coming after the command. You got a lot of information. Basically we got all the information of the Pluto Plus. What happened with the DragonOS in my case, I just can't find the address about this one, yeah. If no, you have to go all the way up with the scroll. Yeah, so this is the command line. It shows the library version, backnet, USB, background version, backnet version, I apologize. The module it's analog device, Pluto Plus, FC, and the chip number, also the version of your firmware. And by the way, in my next video I'll show you how to change your firmware. It's very easy, it's a few steps only, so you may do the upgrade of your Pluto Plus. Continue with the Pluto, so you see the local kernel. In my case it's 540. The IP of the Pluto Plus, as I mentioned, it's 192.168.50.10, and the USB it's 192.168.50.10. I apologize, it's that's the network IP address. The USB it's quite different. This is the from the factory IP address. I haven't changed this, so it's just it stay as is. So let's have a look at the next command. So this is again the library version. It's very short, it's just few information it's popping. It's a short version of the previous command. In this case the test is completely passed, we have no errors. Open your web browser and just type the IP address of Pluto Plus. You should see the welcome window which telling you about the status about your Pluto Plus. Remember, this very important. So this is the commands we make already. It show you few apps you can use. Do not touch this. If you touch this, if you do the update of your firmware, you're losing your network port. So you have to go back to the factory firmware. Helping with me, I wasn't sure exactly if this was the for the Pluto Plus firmware, so that's why I checked them, and it doesn't work to me. So this is the host name Pluto. For the USB port, this is the IP address of the USB port, and this is the network port. So they're two different addresses. So one is for the USB, another one is for the network, for the hard wiring for the cable. And in the next step, let's try to open the network. It doesn't work to me, never been working, so you cannot connect straight with your Pluto from your path of the network. That's why we got the SSH connection to the Pluto. So the command is SSH root and your IP address. It's gonna ask you for the key, so you just simply type yes, and the password. The password it's analog. So this is the welcome window of the Pluto Plus. You see this is the address. It's on the top of the factory firmware in case you need this. Inside on the Pluto Plus you got a lot of the apps, a lot of the test apps. Also got plenty of programs. Basically this is a small version of the Linux, and it's I never had any problem. It's quite stable. It's by the way, it's very stable. I can say that I'm using now the Pluto about 1 month, about the 13 days since I got this, since I got the Pluto, and it's working absolutely well to me. In my next video maybe I'll show you how the Pluto is working on the very high frequencies, and we're gonna run a few tests also. I'm just woke up, I'm waiting for a couple of antennas to get delivered to my address, and this is gonna, I think, could take a few more days just because it's coming from China. And one more important thing, you got the GPS inside into your Pluto. So this the GPS it's made just for the testing purpose. So if I strictly reckon if you want to use the external clock, you're just facing yourself to the manual. There's few important steps you have to do it. So in few words, amazing product. I'm very happy. Thanks for watching, guys.